Hey guys, my name is Mike, or Avi. Bitcoin was nearly at $12,000, but that's not what we're talking about today. It is Modiodal in Mexico, which is actually modafinil in Mexico, which leads me to prescription drugs in Mexico. La pharmacias, the first and the second stages of pharmacies. So stay tuned. Hold on to your seats, so you, because this is going to be a rough ride. Okie dokie, after that cringe-worthy intro, we have Modiodal here, which Modiodal 200 milligrams is modafinilo tabletas, which in Spanish is modafinil. And 200 milligrams is the standard dosage for modafinil. This I got in Mexico. I just went into a farmacia and I was just like, hey, yeah, just give me all you got for modafinil. And I didn't want to take like multiple packages, but I got 28 tabletas for like $40. Oh, I paid in pesos, but the conversion is 18 pesos to $1, give or take a little bit. Anyways, it was a little more expensive than if you ordered online in America. But then again, remember, modafinil cat is, well, it has been taken down for the past year or something like that. I don't know. It's been a while since I ordered modafinil, and I kind of missed it. And then I tried buying modafinil all the way to Poland, where it's technically legal, but it got stopped at customs. And yeah, oh, did I ever get my $150 Bitcoin refund back? I should probably check because my Bitcoin went up. Wow. Anyways, so yeah, it didn't work in Poland. They didn't really like my nootropic supplements, even though it's not a nootropic. It's in the afinil categories. But for those of you who have no idea what I'm talking about, modafinil is one of those supplements that is compared to NZT48, the limitless drug, where it helps you focus and work and all this. You don't really get high from it. So what you do is you take it and it kind of is like a mild amphetamine, but without the jitters, without the bad side effects. Now I have noticed that in small doses of this, depending on where I take it, sometimes I feel sleepy halfway through the day, but that's why you take half a tablet in the morning, half a tablet in the afternoon. But anyways, so that is normal. In some states, it's legal. In some countries, it's prescription. Here, I walked into a pharmacy. I had to figure out what it was called in Spanish, which it's called Modiodal. I asked for it. And I also had my Spanish friend to help me out, because if you're speaking English, they might screw you over for pesos, or they might not want to sell to you, or they might want to sell to you. So it depends which pharmacia you go to, where there's these fake pharmacies that sell just like Schedule II type drugs, and then there's the real pharmacies that are allowed to sell Schedule I drugs, which means Schedule I from America. So since like the 90s, there has been a little bit more of a stringent policy in Mexico, where it used to be the Americans came over the border, they bought a shit ton of steroids and opiates and benzos, and boom, you were well on your way to becoming a drug addict. Now, hopefully most of them were responsible. But anyways, yeah, it was much easier to get substances in Mexico than America, where you had to go to a doctor and like actually get ill and that kind of stuff, right? Who has time for that? So that stopped when there was a president in Mexico who's like, what the fuck, like, we don't want to be used by Americans and, you know, drugs and blah, 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 even though there's the cartels and all that. So there was slightly better policies. By better, I mean more stringent, less relaxed, but still, like, it's easy as fuck. You go into a farmacia, you just have to know what you're looking for in Spanish, where with opiates, you're going to have a little bit more difficulty due to that scenario that I was talking about in the 90s. But you can find your steroids. You can definitely find a lot of Zolams, which usually alprazolam, diazepam, all those, you know, benzos. Benzos are easy to find. Some pharmacies, they card you. Some they don't care. And in a lot of places in Mexico, if you're about to get busted or screwed, or they're about to look for a prescription or whatever it is, as long as you know a little bit of Spanish or have someone who does speak Spanish with you and have a little bit of bribe money, you can go a long way. So I'm just saying, like, even if the doctor, which there is no doctor in most of these, usually what happens is a pharmacy has like a certificate that it's legal and all that. Yay! There's like one or two actual certified I don't even know, doctors or pharmaceutical specialists, or I don't know. And it's somebody who's qualified to run a pharmacy, has a certificate up in like one of these shops, and that's one of like 20 that he probably has. That brings him like $800 a month, $800 a month here, 900, 1,000 there. He has a bunch of them. He doesn't care. He's never there, and usually it's just some lady who makes like, I don't know, $500 a month who's working there, and she's at the counter and she's like, do you have a prescription? No? Okay, whatever, here you go. Because they're not going to check. There's not as much regulation as there is in the States, where you go to CVS and you have to wait in the RX line and you're like, they don't give a fuck here, okay? And if they do, peso bribes are able to solve most of your things. Where in America, there's a lot of people who are like, oh, I don't accept bribes, Everybody has their price. Anyways, so yeah, even if you are unable to successfully get your opiates or benzos or amphetamines are much, much more difficult to get, unfortunately. But then again, a replacement for amphetamines is modafinil. So it's like, whatever, who cares? So yeah, if it's very, very close to impossible to get in your neighborhood or in your state or wherever you are in Mexico, or maybe you're a traveler and you don't know Spanish, but you have a week or two, you can go to a doctor, get a prescription for something, and voila, before you know it, you have a lot of substances, which in some cases are multiple times cheaper than they are in America. Sometimes they're the same price or slightly overpriced. In this case, it's slightly overpriced. But by slightly overpriced, I mean like, oh, boo-hoo, like I paid an extra $10. Oh, wow, like I care about that. Anyways, so yeah, it's interesting how in Mexico things run differently, where there's a lot of drunk drivers, they pay bribes. I literally walked down an alley and I had multiple drug dealers come up to me and they're like, hey, I want some smoke? And I was like, no, because I got offered within the first hour of arriving of Mexico multiple drugs. like it's crazy, okay? It's just like, what the fuck? Like, it's a different country. I know it's a developing country. It's beautiful. It's pretty much paradise except the mosquitoes, which that's why I'm scratching myself. It's not because I'm fucking nodding out due to opiates. I got this little spray for them tonight. I'm gonna fucking kill them. I hate mosquitoes, god damn it. But we did celebrate a little bit with some champagne. And anyways, my name is Mike Arabi. Thanks so much for watching this. If you are interested in getting your pharmaceuticals from Mexico, I'd first look them up, what they're called in Spanish, maybe learn a couple things from Google Translate. Get your pesos ready, because if you're doing a dollar to peso conversion instead of 18 to 1, in most places it's going to be 15 to 1. You don't want to be using your credit cards, or you don't want to go to an ATM nearby a pharmacy, because sometimes, especially in like tourist destination traps, just Cancun, what they do is gangs and cartels and scammers, they put on ATMs like fake readers, or sometimes people may take your credit card details. So just the easiest thing is either find someone who knows Spanish or get a Spanish speaker, pay him to do it for you, or you take him inside, or you know a little bit of Spanish yourself. Bring in pesos, know the Spanish thing you're looking for, and know a little bit of social engineering. So worst case scenario, you're still able to get what you want. I haven't tried opiates or benzos or steroids yet, but I know people who have no problems getting it, and it's interesting. Like, nobody gives a fuck here. The maids see you smoking weed or, I don't know, dropping fucking Molly, they'll probably join in on you. But the people of Mexico don't get this wrong. Like, they're very, very nice people, and it is unfortunate that the cartels are bringing in such a bad name. I don't know much Spanish, but I've actually been inspired to learn Spanish at least a little bit while I'm here, because, I mean, might as well make the best of it. I'm stuck in prison here. It's my prison. No, I'm just kidding. But the people here are lovely. Most will do a lot. They'll break their backs for you, okay? Because you're a tourist. You're somebody who's coming in, and they want to make you feel at home. And it's crazy, but I've seen things that I wouldn't see normally in America or Europe even. And there's a lot of stigma here, but I haven't been killed yet, so that's cool. Anyways, if you enjoyed this video, please leave a like, comment, subscribe, and share, and we shall see you guys tomorrow. The internet sucks, though, so you might probably get this upload later than usual. But yeah.
Hey guys, thanks so much for watching. If you enjoyed what you saw, check out the links in the description below. Follow me on my other social media, and we shall see you guys back tomorrow.